the 26th of May. It's slightly better weather. There's no rain. About 15 degrees, a little bit windy. I need to check how the bees are doing. Hello, lovely. One's come to check me out. Now, before I do that, I just want to show some of you who don't know yet that here is my second extravagance. It's a Layens hive, which is similar but not the same as the one I already have, and I'll talk about that later. Right, I'm about to go in and have a look how they're doing with the feed. Now, as you can see, I've put what's called a rapid feeder on the top of the brood nest, and they are feeding really heavily, so that's good news. I'm happy to see that. They don't need a refill. This is sugar syrup, so I shall leave that for them to carry on with. I'm very happy to see that. I've also taken away the insulation except for the sort of wool up there because it's been cold, and I think I will have a look inside because I'm curious and excited to see whether they're making any progress. No, they are in fact making quite a strange noise, so I wonder if you can hear it. Quite a heavy, sort of roaring sound. Not sure what that is. Usually that's that the queen isn't well, but not sure. Here we are again. Quite noisy, aren't they? And they're still feeding furiously. Also got the fondant in there. I might take the lid off the fondant, see how that's going. And they're feeding away, so can't quite see what they're doing. So there's pollen going in, which means that they are gathering. I've got a bee on my phone having a look at the pictures, which is lovely. What do you think? Pretty, aren't they? You're very pretty too. Are you having fun? Yes, don't you worry. Okay, just go home really. Anyway, it's that humming noise is quite interesting. With the tip of the hive tool to my virtual beekeeping buddy in Monmouthshire, Vicky. I wonder if she has an idea. Maybe they're just busy. But what have I seen? I've seen them in their cluster. I've seen them feeding quite heavily from the syrup on the top, on the rapid feeder, which is great. And the rest are eating the fondant. So there's lots of talk around of bees starving in the wet and the poor April and the poor March with forage. So far this lot are, I wouldn't say flourishing, but they're here, they're busy. I'm still in two minds about the floor. It's a mesh floor, lots of cold air, ventilation is necessary, but then the divider board is completely swollen again with humidity or wet. It's all a bit tricky. Anyway, that's enough drivel from me. Bees are much more interesting. I'm very pleased to have them. And bees are checking out the bee box. My equipment, it obviously smells nice, so they're just having a good look whether there's anything there for them. That's what I really like about bees. They're quite nosy. Ah, it's the lid of the fondant box. I took it off so that they could have easier access to the feeding. And of course this bee is having a good look and going, sugar.